Thank you to Jed North Yoga for sponsoring this video.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your 30 days of morning yoga. I'm Jacqui, and it is day 26 with a nice sunrise flow. So come join me on the mat in a comfortable seat. Take your hands to your knees, and we'll start off with some nice body circles using our breath. Breathing in, bring your chest forward. Take it over to one side, and then breathing out, curling under with the pelvis and the chin. Breathing out. Breathe in, take the body to the other side and forward. And breathing out back. Really exaggerating these movements of your spine. And then taking your circles the other direction. Breathing in, come forward, side, breathing out to the back, and side. Moving with your breath. Finding these nice fluid movements with the spine. And then coming back to the center, walking your hands forward, coming into a fold. Forehead on top of the hands or onto your mat. Just a breath or two here. And then coming back up and making your way down onto your belly. Stretching the legs out behind. Take your right arm out to the side at 90-degree angle at a cactus. Forehead on the mat. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Push and roll yourself over onto the right side of your body. Legs can stack one on top of each other, or you can bend the left leg and place the sole of the foot behind your right leg. So you're in control. However much weight you put on that left leg, you'll feel more into your right shoulder. Try to really sink down and relax into this stretch. And then coming back onto your belly. And left hand goes out to the side, 90-degree angle. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Pushing and rolling over onto your left side. Head rests down on the mat. Stacking the feet or taking the right foot behind. Feeling the stretch into that left shoulder and the front of the chest. And then coming back onto your belly, rolling over onto your right side and propping yourself up onto your right arm, bending the legs. Imagine you're lying on the beach somewhere, nice and warm. Bring the left knee into your chest. Bring it as close as you can, opening up that hip. And then either staying here or taking your peace fingers and grabbing your left big toe. Start to straighten the left leg up to the sky. You'll feel it into the inner thigh of your left leg. Try as much as you can to press the hips forward as this left leg goes towards the back. Press into your right leg on the mat to help you find that stability and balance in this pose. And then releasing and rolling back onto your belly and then over onto your left side. Prop yourself up with your left arm underneath your head, bend the legs, and then bring the right knee into the side of your body, hugging it nice and close. Stay here to continue open your hip, or grab your peace fingers with your right hand onto your right big toe, and then lift the right leg up to the sky. Hips come forward as leg goes back. Stabilize yourself with that bottom leg, the left leg against your mat. And then releasing the leg, coming back onto your belly and pushing yourself back up, come into child's pose. Just a breath here, resting your forehead down and then coming up onto all fours, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. A breath or two here just to walk out your feet. Stretch through the backs of your legs, shoulders and back. On the next breath, take your right knee into your chest and place the foot in between the hands, using your hand to help that right foot forward if you need. Take the left foot to the outside edge of your mat, 45-degree angle. Press down through the feet and then raise the arms up to the sky for warrior one. Bend down through this front right knee, making sure it's in line with the hips and the toes. And then breathing out, hands come down. Step back into downward facing dog. Next breath, left knee comes into the chest, place the foot in between the hands, right foot steps out to the side, 45-degree angle. Breathe in, press the feet down and raise the body up. Right hip presses forward, left hip back, and then breathe out. Hands come down to the mat. This time, the right foot steps up to meet the left, forward fold. Bend the knees, grab onto opposite elbows, take a little ragdoll here, swaying from side to side. And then breathing in and rolling up through your spine, one vertebra at a time, to come up to standing. From here, grounding down through the right foot, take the left foot into your tree pose. So foot can either come down by the ankle with the toe down on the mat to help you stabilize, or you can bring it a little higher or even higher up onto your thigh. Anywhere on the leg is fine except for the knee. So find your position, bring your hands to your heart center and gaze in front of you. Nice still spot in front of you to help you balance. Try to press the hips forward over the arches of your feet. Breathe in, reach the arms up to the sky. And then breathing out, let's take the left leg back. Left hand grabs onto the big toe side of the left foot, right arm reaches up. And breathing in, kick the foot into the hand, right hand comes forward, come into your dancer pose. Try to bring the shoulders back to help you counterbalance as you open through the chest and lift the leg up. On the next breath, nice and gently release the leg. Take the left leg forward, bend through the right leg, flex the toes, reach the arms up, and then breathing out, take the arms wide and fold all the way forward. You may bring your hands to your thighs, your shin, or all the way to the mat. Stretch through the back of the left leg here. On the next breath, rise back up, release the legs, shake them out. Other side, tree pose, right foot onto the left ankle or all the way up onto the thigh. Bring the hands to your heart center, roll the shoulders back, press the hips forward and the right knee back. Engage through your core. Breathe in, reach the arms up to the sky. And breathe out, release the right leg. Grab onto the big toe side with your right hand. Left arm raises up to the sky. And then kicking the right foot into the hand, take the left hand forward and open up through the chest. Shoulders press back. Micro bend of that left leg. And then releasing the foot. Step the right foot forward, flex the toes, straighten the leg, reach the arms up to the sky. And then breathing out, circle the arms open and then down onto your thighs, your shin, or to the mat. And then breathing in, rising back up. Bring the feet in line, shake out the legs. Breathe in, reach the arms up to the sky. And breathe out, folding all the way forward. And then coming to a seat. Bring the feet hip-width distance apart, knees bent up to the sky, arms go behind, fingers pointing towards your body. Roll the shoulders back, press into the hands and feet, and just hover the hips off the mat. From here, bend the elbows, make sure they're pointing towards the back of the mat and not out to the sides, and push back up, bend and up, tricep dips. Engage through your core, really press through the hands. Just a few more here. Find your breath. And then release the hips down. Bring the feet off the mat and hands come forward into your boat pose. Keep that nice straight spine that you found in your tricep dips. If you want to take this deeper, you can straighten the legs. Maybe even grab onto your feet if you can, and you can have this leverage to pull yourself up even straighter with the spine. If you're finding it hard to balance, just keep the knees bent, maybe even take the hands to the mat or even bring the toes to touch the floor. Whichever variation works for you today. Could be different to yesterday, could be different again tomorrow. All right, one more breath here. And then release the legs, take them forward, and then walk the body forward over the legs. Nice relaxing forward fold. Relax the head and the shoulders down. Maybe gentle sway from side to side if that feels nice. And then breathe in, rolling back up and lying all the way down onto the mat. Bring your hands underneath your hips with the palms facing down, arms are straight, elbows in, and then straighten the legs again. Bring the feet together and really press the heels into the ground. On the next breath, rise up through the chest, press into your elbows, lift the chest up, and then drop the crown of your head back onto the mat. All the weight is in my arms and elbows. There's not really any weight on the crown of my head. Activate through your legs, pressing them down into the mat. Opening through the chest, breathing deep into your chest here. And on the next breath, pressing into your hands and elbows, lift up slightly, and then lower yourself back down. Nice and gentle. Remove the hands from underneath your hips. Take the legs wide, palms face up. Micro tuck of your chin and close your eyes here for shavasana. Few deep breaths into your nose, out through your mouth. Nice cleansing breaths. One more time, in through your nose, out through your mouth. I will leave you here today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again tomorrow. Namaste.